Yeah. Oh, right. Chat. I'm in the chat. I'm going to say super terrific. Terrific. I don't see anybody here just yet, but that doesn't mean that someone's not here. Sometimes we have a delay. But let's see here. Your stuff is sounding pretty loud. I'm going to turn down mine a little bit. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Now I'm going to type the instructions. Yes or no question in the chat, and we will answer with tarot. Hello and welcome. Party foul already. Welcome. If you're here, thank you so much for dropping by. This is Rose Tarot and Astrology. My name is Jennifer Rose, and my wife Melrose is down here below me. And tonight what we're doing is we're answering tarot questions that can be answered with a yes or no. What did I say that right? We're answering questions in the chat
for the tarot
with a yes or no with tarot.
Yes or no tarot. That's the name of the game.
Yes.
So, for example, an example I want to give is like lots of people want to ask, like, when is something going to happen for me? And I can't really usually give you a time frame. I can't say this is happening in 7 months or 7 hours, right? But if you ask me, is this going to happen for me within the next 6 months? Then I can do a yes or no, because that's a yes or no question. And the tarot card will tell us it's going to happen in the next 6 months or not.
Right. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We're getting really close to having 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully that will unlock some vault of, I don't know, some vault of personality is what I was thinking. But anyway, so we're here and we're ready for your yes or no question in our chat. So I'm going to start off with, do you have a yes or no question that you would like to ask, Mel? Just a general question?
Will this week be an exceptionally happy week? The next 7 days. Will the next 7 days be exceptionally happy for me?
Got the Page of Swords.
It looks pretty positive to me.
It does look pretty positive.
What do I have here? Ooh, Judgment. That's a rise into another level. We're moving on up, friends.
That's right. Hello, Redhead Jason Todd.
Hello, Redhead.
All right. Hello. If you're just joining us, welcome to Rose Tarot and Astrology. Tonight is the yes or no tarot showdown. So if you have a question that you would like to ask the tarot cards, please type it in the chat and we will answer with tarot. Hello, Summertime. Welcome. Hello, Blessing Bliss. Love your streaming. Would like to be a fan and friend. Let's hang out on Discord. Oh, no thanks.
Oh, that sounds great. I've got Discord, and I will find you there, Blessing Bliss. Okay.
Yeah.
I better make a note of that, or I will forget.
Sure. I've got a piece of oceanfront property in Arizona. I'll sell you too, Mel. Anyway, hello and welcome. I'm dropping my cards. Welcome. We are taking yes or no tarot questions in the chat and answering them. I'm Jennifer. This is Mel. We're a married couple located in Kansas City, Missouri. We come on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we answer questions in the chat. Usually lasts around an hour, 15 minutes until we get super. Whoa. Another phone call from the same thing last night, Mel. I don't know what that means. So anyway, I sent a reply text today. What kind of impression it had on the receiver? Well, summertime. Let's see. Can you rephrase that to a yes or no question?
Let's see if we can find a way to rephrase it.
What kind of impression did it have on the receiver?
Did my reply text have a good impression on the receiver?
Right.
Did Summertime's reply text have a good impression on the receiver? Yes.
I would say yes.
Yes, you had a powerful impression that showed good judgment. Yes. It was a positive reaction, Summertime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I just looked as soon as I turned this over, I saw that wand and it made me think of a pen. So it was a text, and yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just like a yes. So yeah. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for your question.
All right, let's see here. What's another good question? Will I get the job? Let me type that in there. Will I get the job?
Will I get the job that I want?
Will I get the job? Will I get the job? It seems like I just keep sinking down in my chair. Ooh, yes. For me, it's a heck yes. Oh,
yes, that's a yes for me.
Yes.
Too. Mm-hmm.
It looks like not only will you get the job, but it may be somebody like, so the Empress could represent just an authority figure in your life, an authority human, or even maybe a mom. And that you had the Six of Cups.
Mm-hmm.
And the Six of Cups is like maybe it was something that you used to do, or someone that you used to know somebody that has the job. If that's the case, it's definitely a yes.
Yeah, it might be a job with somebody that you know from before, or
Yes.
somebody that you're familiar with, or like a friend of a friend who can help you out.
Yes. So
if
you're in that position getting a job, then the answer for you is definitely yes.
Yeah.
Being very, very specific. So
I'm
getting some energy on that. So that's probably for somebody in here. If you're looking about, will you get the job? The answer is yes. All right. I want to do a love. I'm going to switch over to my Crystal Visions Tarot cards and do a love question.
Okay.
The biggest question is, let's see. Let's do they notice me?
Ooh, do they notice me? Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Did you see me in the car?
Did you see me on your walk? Please don't call it stalking.
I love you. Oh.
I'm not going to pick your locks. Do they notice you? What'd you get there?
That's the Devil card.
That's the Devil. And this is...
I think they definitely notice you. On mine, like that's a naked, that's naked Eve in the garden, with the apples. So they definitely notice you.
maybe in a way you'd like them to, and maybe in a way you wouldn't like them to.
Right?
That just looks like somebody peering from the shadows in the context of that Devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a question here. My partner came back last night after a long silence. Is he operating from love? Ooh, I like that question. Thank you, Per Love. I like the Per Love.
Mm-hmm.
Per Love. Hey, everyone. Welcome in. We're doing yes or no tarot readings right now. We are answering the question that you can see covering my sweet Mel's face right now with the cards. But if you have a yes or no question that you would like to be answered by us, please type that in the chat. And if you're here and you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do so. It will really help us out. We got to figure out why this algorithm isn't pushing more. Push it. So here we are. Okay. My partner came back. Are they operating from a place of love? Mine is yes. It's an Ace of Cups. Are you an all upside down again?
I am not. That came out in reverse.
All right. So you've got the Lovers in reverse, and I've got the Ace of Cups.
This person might be operating from a place of love, but that doesn't mean that they're sharing everything with you. They're still making choices that you're not aware of, or that they think you're not aware of.
Right.
Okay. So I just want you to be aware of that. Yes, they love you. Yes, they're there because they want to be with you. But they might be hiding something.
It feels a little manipulative to me. Like that Ace of Cups is like, I know how to. Yeah, it feels a little manipulative to me, unfortunately.
The Ace of Cups in this context almost feels like a love bomb.
Yeah,
Which doesn't mean a person doesn't
especially
care about
after a
you,
long.
but that doesn't mean that they don't have their other motivations as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What you said. All right. Thank you so much for the question.
Yeah, thanks for that question. Often the answers to these are just a little more complex than we'd like them to be.
Okay, so how about will they ask me out?
Like a sort of manipulation, Perlove says.
Ooh, this is a yes. They will. I've got the 3 of Cups.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yes. You're welcome, Perlove. Thank you. Like a sort of manipulation. Yeah, it feels like, emotions. And maybe it is that they know your emotions and know how to play on your emotions. So they come big. So maybe it is that they know that you cherish them being emotional or being vulnerable, or you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense.
Well, and then there's this facet where it was the Lovers in reverse, so it was a little bit like just like there might be something that they've been up to, been through, been doing, somebody that they've been seeing, and they just know that you wouldn't like it, or they don't really want to have the conversation with you about it, and so they're withholding information about something that you wouldn't really probably be happy to know.
Yeah.
Does that mean that you shouldn't know? Not necessarily. Okay. Just like be cautious in terms of, what kind of explanations you're getting. Sometimes when people explain themselves too hard, you know that there's a lie in there. Okay. They got to make it all add up.
Yeah. That is like a for real.
And unfortunately, our lovers are not beyond lying to us. It doesn't mean they don't love us or that the relationship isn't salvageable. It just means that, like we've got to find a way to get really clear with each other.
Yes. All right. Let's see. I've switched away from my love cards and I'm back to the regular OG Rider-Waite-Smith. And hello, welcome. If you're here, we're answering yes or no questions in the chat by Tarot. I'm going to say this like a million different ways, but drop your yes or no question down here and we will answer with Tarot.
Yep.
And right now I'm trying to think of another question to ask until we get some more in the chat.
I have a yes or no question that's kind of silly, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
All right.
Have we got the funk?
Have we got the funk?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I don't know what you mean by that, but we got the funk. Gotta have that funk. Funky it is.
Yeah.
Especially after carry on those wands, like stank.
Yeah. a real gamey kind of funk.
Yeah, a real gamey kind of funk. Gross. Yes. I'm gonna say yes. Ew. I think I'm behind in the live. Let's see here. But anyway.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we've been going for a little while, but we're going to be here for a minute. Coconut trees. So if you have a question that can be answered with yes or no, please do. And be kind and welcome everyone. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And if you haven't already, please drop your yes or no question in the chat so we can answer with Tarot.
Yeah.
Yes or no, tarot.
Mhm.
We have made some predictions. We've guessed some stuff live.
Yeah, we had someone here last week who asked if his special lady friend would return, and she did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just a little witchy. We're here in Kansas City, Missouri. We literally live in a basement, but not our parents, but maybe your mom's. You know. And so the lighting is just a little weird for us here, but
Yeah.
we're doing our best. So thank you so much. And what do I need to come up with a question now?
Well, I was waiting for Coconut Tree's question, but I will defer to you since I asked the last fun question.
Okay. How about should I keep trying?
Should I keep trying?
And I'm talking about in a career sense.
Okay.
Like, I have this feeling of someone who is looking to move up, but has had many opportunities to get there and has always been overlooked.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm being very specific for a reason, I think. Should I keep trying? Should you keep trying to get that promotion that you've been looked over for a few times?
Yes.
Yeah. Keep trying. As a matter of fact, put your accomplishments first.
Mhm.
Lead with what you bring.
Keep paying your dues.
Ew.
You'll find satisfaction.
Ew. I don't like that. I just want the satisfaction, precious.
The dues, they must be paid.
Hello. Okay, Coconut Tree, we're waiting on you. Hello, welcome. If you're just now joining us, this is Rose Tarot Astrology. We would appreciate a subscribe and like, and we would really appreciate right now a question that can be answered by Tarot with a yes or no. We're just kind of
We promise to say more than yes or no, but
yes or no. Yeah, we usually say more than yes or no.
what T told me, is it true? That's good. All right. What T told me, is it true?
Mercury surely is on the move right now. So there's a lot of stuff. And let's not forget the thing that is going back and forth communication wise is between Elon Musk and Donald Trump. I should ask some questions about that. Yes or no?
Yeah, you should. Okay, but we're going to come back to Coconut Tree. What T told them, is it true? It's not clear whether that's true. I'd say there's some truth in it, but there's also a little bit of fantasy in it.
Yes. Yeah, there's a little bit of not seeing clearly in it, or not speaking clearly, or not being able to
maybe even a little bit of denial.
Yeah. So
not completely true.
Not completely true. Coconut Tree. And thank you so much. Yes. Hello and welcome. Please drop your yes or no question down here in the chat and we will answer it. So let's see. What's a good question for this Elon Musk and Donald Trump stuff? Okay, first of all, is yes or no, is Donald Trump in the Epstein? Is he on the Epstein list?
I think that's an obvious yes, but we can draw cards on it.
Is Donald Trump on the Epstein? I think this is interesting, just because, like, Elon's pointing it out, so I'm just like trying to, verify. I don't have an opinion of it one way or the other. I really just don't understand all of those things. So,
Coconut Tree, we see you there, and we'll come back to you in just a moment.
Yes, you can ask a pair of specific questions, as long as they can be answered yes or no. You saw how we do. Oh, is Donald Trump on the Epstein list?
Yeah, and he's really upset and worried about it.
Yeah, pretty worried about it. Ooh, And it looks like that's going to be released. Like maybe it is the fear of being released. That's what Elon Musk is talking about. Like that Donald Trump is worried about those things being released. So
Yeah.
what were the cards on that? Oh, what did I just draw? The Chariot.
And the Nine of Swords.
Woo. All right. In a sword battle, who would win? Donald Trump or Elon Musk?
I love this.
Oh, that's not a yes or no, but let's just go ahead and answer anyway. Donald. So,
in a sword battle, would Donald Trump win?
I just put, what is the question? In a sword battle, who would win? Donald Trump or Elon Musk? Well, I guess that really won't be a good question, huh?
No.
Would Donald Trump beat Elon Musk at a sword duel? You can take that however, like, is that a pissing contest? Is it a real sword? Because
I mean,
really,
they're
what's
already
going
having a
right
sword
now,
duel, a war of words, you know?
if you know anything about the tarot cards, or if you don't, the swords are about communication, and there's a lot of communication going on right now between Elon Musk and Donald Trump, but there's also a lot of Mercury moving around in the universe right now.
Having different conversations, yeah.
Yeah, creating different stuff. So this is kind of interesting. So the question is would Donald Trump beat Elon Musk at a sword duel? Ooh.
No, sir, no.
Gosh, when I look at that, it says 3 times over, though. Like,
Right.
there's 3 swords, and then that's over. That is ooh. I don't know.
3
So, what
strikes
would
and
you
you're
say?
out. Okay, so we've got a couple of questions here from Coconut Tree.
What would you say the answer to that question is about the duel, though?
Oh, that Donald Trump would not win.
No. Probably because, Elon Musk controls the information in a different way.
Mhm.
All right, what questions do we have?
So
Oh, okay.
first
Is it
question.
true that he is not interested nor seeing anyone?
No, wait. Go a
Oh,
little bit lower.
I see it.
Thank you.
You mean higher?
Is it true what happened was caused by his problems?
I would say that's a yes.
Yes.
So, is it true
That
that
what
what
happened was
happened
caused by
was
his
caused by
problems?
his problems? And so the tarot said yes.
Mm-hmm. And then the next one is it true that he's not interested or seeing anyone else? These are important questions.
They are.
They're the right questions to ask. Ooh, I got the same one.
Weird. Let's do a redraw. I want to.
Yeah.
I was shuffling, and I think that I want to switch to my other cards anyway.
Mm-hmm. Okay, is it true that he's not interested or seeing anyone else?
I really apologize. I know that y'all can hear the background noise, and we can't do much about that. So is it true that he is not interested in seeing anyone?
I don't know that that's entirely true.
I don't know that that's entirely true either. And I
Yeah.
think, like, is it true that he is not interested? Let's just ask, is he interested in seeing anyone else? Yes or no?
All right.
That's not a.
Is he interested, or no, I think the more potent question is he actually seeing someone else?
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Okay, so Coconut Tree, we're going to go ahead and ask if he's already seeing someone else. Yes.
My card says yes, for
Yes.
sure.
He has somebody in mind.
He has somebody in mind, and that he might already be seeing them.
Yeah.
Visiting them, going to them. Let's see here. I want to know if the LGBT bullshit gonna end. Michael Agia.
You tell us, man, because we want this shit to
like the question is what do you mean by that gonna end? Like what do you mean by that? But we're gonna ask the cards. Is the LGBT bullshit gonna end? A record for the one for the record books.
For real.
Nah.
No, we're going to keep speaking up and we're going to
Rainbows.
keep trying to be happy. In fact, as Americans, it is our God-given right and even obligation to pursue happiness.
Happy feeling.
Queers want to be happy too. And when we're happy, then your sense of the bullshit will end. So, it's just that easy.
Michael,
Nickey
I think
Tigga.
we just need to make peace with the fact that not any one single one of us is more important or more special than anyone else. And
Right.
if you want to celebrate yourself for an entire month, I challenge you to do it every single day of the year for all of your life. Okay? It's
Yeah.
more than 30 days. It's about honoring yourself. So,
Yeah.
anyway, we have a returner. Hi, Nickey. Hi, Nickey.
Welcome back, Nickey.
Michael. Hey, so Nickey, I don't know if you saw, I don't think you saw it, but we did predict another person coming back into their life properly.
Yeah, we did.
So,
and it happened.
Well, Nickey Tigga and Panko Lakra had a reunion together. Oh, I'm shuffling. I'm not even shuffling the love cards.
Get the love cards out.
Gotta get them love cards out.
Can I get this to?
Oh.
Thank you, my love. Today it's looking a little iffy.
Yeah, for me, when I draw this card, this is a very specific card when I draw it as far as love is concerned. And there just needs to be some time still. Like whatever it was that caused you to break up is still really hurtful. Like you see those roses, like everything was great, but then it wasn't. The blood, just in the covering of the midsection, like something happened and it's something really, truly emotional that just really needs some more time and some more boundaries in order to heal. Yeah.
And I have a feeling that Nickey and Panko are both still pretty young people. I'm getting that from this card because we do get pages a lot when Nickey comes in.
Oh, okay.
So, this might just be a matter of age, giving it time, allowing yourselves both to get some experience in the world, allowing things to unfold the way that they're going to unfold because there's what the heart wants and then there's the time it takes to get from where we are to to that.
Right.
So you got to kind of let things unfold in real time. So reunion right now, probably not. There is something that needs more time and just a little more lived experience before the two of you can have a reunion.
Yeah, I like that. Hopefully that makes sense to you, Nickey. Okay, let's do another love. Let's see here. Do they love me?
Do you love me?
Do
Do
you
you
love
love
me? I'm going
me?
to type that in here so people can see.
Do
Do
you love
they
me?
love me? It's me asking the question. It's me. Do they love me?
We're
Well,
always happy to help you.
no, the answer is yes. They do
Unfortunately,
love me. What?
I love you.
Yeah. Then we must be having a really good delay because it's like we're constantly talking over one another. So sorry, we're doing our best.
Do they love me?
Yes.
Yes.
And they're really attracted to you.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna go one further because when I keep putting that closer, like they know how to pet the kitty.
Yes.
They know how to tame the kitty.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's a cougar. Maybe ooh.
Yeah.
That.
But
Yeah.
it's a king
So
and queen,
especially
so
if
that's a good pairing as well.
it is a good pairing, especially if so the question is do they love me? The answer is yes. And for me, I have to say, if you are in a relationship where there is a particular age difference, then this reading is definitely for you.
Okay. All right.
That
Good to
was
know.
my hand is all hot on that one. That wand came
Mm.
in and so boop. You're welcome, Nickey. All right. So we've got do they love me? They love you and want you, baby. All right. Let's do another love question.
I like love questions.
Okay. Will we be together forever?
Will you still love me for the rest of my
Will
life?
we be together? Oh God, why are you saying that shit? I love you. You know. Peter Cetera was just like, what?
I know. Peter Cetera and Bryan Adams should make music together.
I got my first
Somewhere
real
else.
Peter Cetera, bought it at the 5 and dime. Will we be together forever?
Well, we
I
be
know we
together
will be.
forever.
Ooh, I got the Queen of Wands on that one.
I got the 9 of Cups. Wish
Wow.
fulfillment.
Yeah.
Yes,
Definitely
we'll
going to be
together.
together forever.
We'll be together tonight.
And I just have to say that last reading we had, I had the King of Wands and then I drew the Queen of Wands. So that may still be for the same couple. So if you are a couple that has an age difference between you, and I'm really kind of thinking that this is a very new relationship, but I think it's a committed relationship. So maybe even newlyweds, like I'm getting specific. This is a really good match, and it could be that you will be together for a very long time.
Good. Now I want to ask another romance question.
Good.
Will we be together tonight?
Ooh, now you're on Sting. We'll be together tonight. Together. Will we be together tonight? I don't know the rules on playing music. I wish I had some. It seems kind of boring listening to my voice over and over again, just filling in the space. Ooh, will we be together tonight? Yes, you'll have to ask. Like, it needs to be consensual.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody's going to have to ask.
But you can make progress.
Right. Yeah.
Practice makes perfect.
Maybe more than once.
Yes, maybe
and
more
like
than
maybe
once.
you need to ask, but maybe more than once. Okay, do you have any more love questions? We have a time check of 7:34. We have approximately 3 people watching.
Okay.
So We plan every Thursday night to stay for at least an hour, but if we don't have very many people watching or participating, it gets a little boring listening to us ramble. So at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, if we don't have enough, then we'll just call it quits for the night. I'm glad to see that a lot of people are out and about doing things and participating in life. So
Yeah.
we have a life, and this is how we like to lead it. Okay, so will I find a new love?
Should I just sing every song that comes into my mind when you do that?
Sure.
I'm looking for a new love, baby. A new love.
Jody Watley.
Yeah.
Will I find a new love?
Oh, 5
Isn't
of
that an
Wands.
awesome 5 of Wands?
Yeah.
It's really different. It's 2 lions fighting amongst themselves. And then there are 2 people acting as if they want to go over and like intervene in it, but then somebody keeping them from intervening in it.
Oh,
Very, very
wow.
specific. Will I find a new love?
That is interesting. That is interesting.
I think, yeah, after some people really have it out and break up.
Yeah, there might be some competition. There might be some sort of like unfriendly fallout before you get that new love. Just to
Right?
be clear, okay? It might be time to take some difficult actions or find some or have some difficult conversations before you can get that new love to come in, but it's coming, okay? I'm saying okay, but we asked the question.
And you might have to have some difficult conversations. All right. Well, I can't always think of yes or no questions, so let's see here.
I have a good yes or no question.
Okay. Is it just general?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me switch cards. It's about time to switch cards. Anyway. All right. What's your general question? What?
I think I forgot it. Wait, do donuts equal joy?
Duh.
Duh. I don't think there's a card for that, so. Yes and no.
Yep. We always go looking for the best of donuts is what my page of swords says. Like, I know where to find them. Follow me to the donuts.
And my King of Swords in reverse says not the best judgment, but
yeah, you're not going to get any money from your dad to go get any donuts from yourself. Oh, so yes or no? I have a yes or no. Will the new Superman movie be awesome?
Will the new Superman movie be awesome? I can't wait to go and see it.
Superman.
Because there's a dog.
Yeah, crypto.
We know a thing with a dog is really good.
A thing with a dog.
A bit with a dog.
All right. Will the new Superman movie be awesome? Of course it will. It's Superman, but
it'll be super.
It'll be super. Everyone in the world will love it.
I keep getting this card.
I know you do. It must. I think maybe that's how you're feeling right now. I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad way to feel, but
yeah. I'm just going to turn it right side up this time.
Right.
Let's see what happens.
So I got the world card and it says yes. Oh, the devil. Yeah, it's going to become people's obsessions. Yes, Superman. Okay, what else is going on? Let's see here. We're in Kansas City, Missouri, and I want to know if Well, I was going to ask a question. Now I forgot. Hello, if you're just tuning in, thank you so much for watching. This is Rose Tarot and Astrology, and tonight we're doing yes or no questions with the answer by Tarot. So if you have a yes or no question, please place it in the chat, but we're just going to come up with some questions ourselves. Yay.
Oh, you're my 10 of Cups, babe.
Yes, and I'm always telling you all sorts of things, aren't I? I have a lot of information to share all the time, every day.
It's true.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Will it rain for the concert Saturday?
Oh, yeah, we're going to a concert this Saturday night. My sister is playing at Knuckleheads.
Yes.
And it's an outdoor venue, so I'm hoping it doesn't rain. But will it rain?
Will it rain? I hope this is her. I'm gonna tag her in the. Our sister is a great, legendary blues musician.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that's her that I tagged, but so if you want to check out our music, do it. Oh,
yeah, it'll probably rain.
Yeah, maybe even while we're driving.
Yeah, we're on the way there.
Yeah, hopefully not a driving rain though. Like we usually end up in a covered area, but it would just be kind of gross, huh?
Yeah.
Have we been there before when it was raining though?
No, it's usually really nice when we go.
Okay. Let's see. I don't have more questions. I'm like fresh out of questions.
I know, I'm struggling too.
Let's see. I'm even just trying to think of current events or crap that I read about today so we could just kind of do stuff about it. I guess I could go on and on about Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
I was going to say, I can check the news.
Right? Check the news. What is up? 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 Hey, let's ask if Diddy's going to be found guilty.
Oh, for real?
Hold on. Will Diddy be found guilty?
Yeah, Diddy's going to be found guilty.
Yes, I wonder.
Dreamwolf, thank you for joining us.
Hello, Dreamwolf. Should I move to Tennessee? Hey, welcome back, Dreamwolf.
Should I move to Tennessee? I wonder, is Tennessee your home? Is it where you come from? Yeah, that's a yeah.
Yeah, especially if it's somewhere that you came from. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be very supportive of you in all the ways.
Right, and it'll give you a chance to sort of, take a step back and pay attention to things you need to take care of right now.
Absolutely, yes. We're here. We're queer. We're doing.
Musk threatens to decommission a key space station link for NASA.
So let's ask, will we lose internet communication?
Is Musk going to turn off the internet in the United States?
What? What'd you say?
Is Musk going to turn off the internet in the United States?
Let me type that in. I want to remember this. Whatever turn off the internet means.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here. Whoa.
You gonna try?
He's thinking about it.
Look at that scissors.
Yeah. I really do believe that he has dirt
Yeah.
And I also think, just in my conspiracy mind, that he is tracking Trump now.
So, Dreamwolf, you just fill a pulley there. That tells me that that's where you would go to work.
No,
I don't remember what we pulled.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. All right. Next question. Should I change jobs? Should I change jobs? Should I change jobs? Ooh. Wow.
Yeah, that's
a lot of work that you're doing right now. So if you feel really overwhelmed by your job and that you're not getting your fair share of like, if the work doesn't equal what you're getting out of it, like if what you're putting in doesn't
Are
equal
you
what you're
getting
out,
paid what you're worth? Are you getting enough time for your own life? If not, you probably need to change jobs. So you can
absolutely.
work in a more ethical and friendly work environment where they don't expect you to put in more than your 8 hours a day. Okay. That other card, that was 10 hours a day. This is 8 hours a day.
I'm like, you work hard and get no respect.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Dreamwolf. Let's see here. It's 7:46, so we still have a little bit of time, but we only have one person watching right now. So
Okay. No.
Let's see here. Let's ask if the Kansas City Royals will win their next game.
Okay.
Kansas City Royals win their next game. Will the Kansas City Royals win their next game? Because we in Kansas City, born and raised.
Mm-hmm. That next game is tomorrow on June 6th at 6:40 p.m.
I've got the lovers.
Eight of Cups in reverse. I think that they will win.
I think that they will win, and I wonder if there's going to be some famous couple showing up for the game.
Yeah,
it would be great if they showed up naked.
We all know they love each other.
Hello, we are Rose Trone Astrology. Welcome. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. We are doing yes or no tarot questions. Please type your question down in the chat and we will answer with tarot. Next question that we're just pulling out of our random head hat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Will I have vacation?
Will I have a vacation in the next 6 months?
Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation.
Oh, thank you, AA. It's good to have you here.
Hey, welcome back. All right. So, will I go on vacation in the next 6 months? I know. I think our chat gets really. I think it starts getting hopping here in like next 10 minutes. Honestly, we should probably think about going a little later, but it's kind of late for us 52-year-olds.
Oh, good heavens.
I'm just kidding.
We're so old. It's hard to be up to 8 p.m. What are we answering here?
Excuse me. Will I take a vacation in the next 6 months? I think that there has to be some planning. Huh?
I think it might be a work, sort of a work thing.
Yeah, I mean, well, maybe it's a work in progress because that's what this looks like.
Right. Yeah.
So you're still, yes, it is a work in progress. So keep saving and dreaming and buying little things and not blowing the whole wad. That is my. Will I be able to move on from MA? Okay, AA. I am going to switch cards.
Oh, yes. Will I be able to move on from MA? AA, thank you for asking that question.
Yes. Hello, welcome to the chat. If you're here for Tarot, please drop us a question in the chat that can be answered with a yes or no, and we'll get to you. Thank you. And subscribe.
And subscribe.
And subscribe.
Because we're so cute. What you
We'll
get?
be able to move
Good
on as
world.
the world. Ooh.
I got those lovers in reverse again.
Reverse. Yeah. Definitely gonna move
I
on.
think you will move on from MA. You're
Yeah.
gonna come to a point where it's just not worth it to worry about it anymore.
Right.
You're gonna put that in your long-term memory and
Yes.
get on with your stuff.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I think you're just figuring out who it is that you are in the world right now, and you're really happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're really happy where you're at and what you're doing, and
Yeah.
that is what's going to help you move on from it.
Mm-hmm.
If it's difficult, it's just about kind of finding your new center, finding who you are outside of this relationship, and letting that person blossom and bloom without them.
Yeah. It's also kind of finding out who you are, not being a person's lover.
Right. Not being,
Or partner
tethered
in
to
any way.
somebody, or yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a first love or something.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hello. Can I get a free reading? Yes, Vanessa. We're doing yes or no. So drop a yes or no question in the chat, and we'll be happy to answer for you. My intuition says
I'm
yes.
so glad that we could help.
I'm in process of. I feel like I need to hear this. Oh, yay. Thank you. I'm glad that we could help you. If you can think of any other questions, please ask them. And Vanessa will wait for your question as well. I've got my love cards. Can you think of any other love questions? Like,
oh, good. I'm so happy, AA.
yay.
Is my wife a talented psychic? I'm keeping the romance cards because I always feel very romantic about you.
Yeah,
sometimes it scares her.
That is totally the answer to that question for real. This is a beautiful
reading
card,
is like
though.
you in a nutshell.
It's like the Ace of Pentacles. That's a really beautiful card. It almost looks like a heart below it, too. I love that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, how about
Thank you, AA.
well, are they going to leave me?
Are they going to leave me?
Yeah. Let's see here. Are they going to leave me? Yep, that's exactly how I want it to. That's how I want it. How are they going to leave me? Maybe the next question should be, are they going to leave me alone?
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And good fortune to you for that. Sometimes, well, most of the time, rejection is protection. If somebody leaves you, it's not necessarily the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna remember. Rejection is protection.
Well, Vanessa, I'm going to rephrase your question to a yes or no question. So I'm going to ask Vanessa's question as, is love coming my way?
Okay.
Is love coming Vanessa's way?
Thank you so much for subscribing, Vanessa. We really, really appreciate that. And if you're here right now and you're like, what the hell are they doing? We're doing yes or no. We're asking for yes or no questions in the chat so we can answer them with tarot. So that's what we're doing.
All right. So Vanessa's question is someone coming toward me in love? Yes.
I would say that's a yes. I have the Hierophant card.
Mm-hmm.
So Vanessa, to be very specific, drawing this card and you're asking about someone coming toward you in love. This could be somebody who is really deep in their faith, really deep into themselves and or conspiracies that they believe about things. And they also could just be simply someone in uniform, someone who works for a government entity or waits tables and has to wear a uniform, but they're definitely like someone in charge, in control.
Somebody who's used to having their way.
Yeah, someone definitely used to having their
And
way.
they follow a certain set of rules,
Hmm.
and you're really going to have to be okay with them following those rules.
Right, 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 right.
But this is also going to be a new discovery for you. This is
Hmm.
going to be somebody that you've not been around before.
Yeah, I was gonna say what you seek is seeking you.
Yeah.
So I know that it's probably been difficult. Thanks, 10 years single now. Yeah, right. I mean, but that may not be, like necessarily about you, except for the fact that you now know what you want, or you know what you want and you're not backing down.
Right.
So if you were to think of the 10 things that you want out of a relationship and take away two, what would those two things be? And put those back on the block and see if you can re-enter them after you meet somebody.
Yeah.
Read. Maybe they like to read after you meet someone.
Yeah, a hierophant is also a teacher, so it could be somebody who's an academic, in education, or they're in religion, something like that.
Yeah,
They're somebody who
professor.
teaches, who shares like a tradition with other people.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with
Yeah.
that. I'm telling you, these cards, these love cards for me are hot. That's why I keep going like, ask me love questions. I'm getting specific information. Okay, let's see here. Let's see
We
here.
got a few minutes left here.
Few minutes left. Hello, welcome. Thank you. We're doing yes or no. We're answering yes or no questions with Tarot. If you want to type your yes or no question in chat, we'd love to answer it right now. Let's see here. I don't know. Let's just pull some cards and interpret them.
Okay.
I'm still on love cards, so
I'm still on love cards too.
all right. So let's just see what's up.
Okay.
Ooh, King of Swords. Ooh.
Couple of love.
Oh wow. All right.
I think that's
So
that last reading we just did. That Vanessa's reading again.
maybe so. Now the King of Swords in this, when I turned this over and I saw the King of Swords, it made me think of someone who is outdoorsy, likes to hunt, and is really proud of that. Like it's something that has been taught, maybe even as something that they teach. There's still like that element of, yeah. So I don't know. Is my love in Tennessee? Says Dreamwolf. Oh, is my love in Tennessee?
I think there's a song in that, Dreamwolf. Is my love in Tennessee or Missouri?
Is my love in Tennessee? Is my love in Tennessee? Do I go for them or do they come for me? What is that card? Oh, that's the Magician. Oh, I don't know that I've drawn this in a reading
It's
before.
a very positive reading, Dreamwolf. It's a yes.
Yeah.
The Four of Wands is a lot like a wedding or some sort of a party that marks an achievement.
Right. And more for me is, okay, so I see that you go by Dreamwolf, and maybe this person associates themselves with some type of bird or phoenix or, some kind of something of that sort. And maybe even somebody who wears a cape or is an avatar that you know of. Like, so if that's the person, if you already know who the person is, and more specifically, if any of this card resonates with you, then, and that person is in Tennessee, then yes, that's your love. But I really feel like this is the love that's coming in. It really is kind of swooping in, and you'll know.
And that's a very powerful card for a lover too. That's somebody who is very much going along under their own steam in the world. They have everything they need to create the life that they want. And so, like a partnership is the thing that can come in and make that feel more complete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. All
Go
right.
for it, Dreamwolf.
Yeah. So we're at 7:59 now, and I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this up. We have one person watching that I can tell, and I've run out of water. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for putting your information down here in the chat and for subscribing to our channel. Please hit the notification bell. We do all sorts of readings. I will personally be doing a reading on Saturday that's about pride. And we will be, Mel, are you going live tomorrow for Astrology
I'm probably
today?
going live tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. So Melanie will be live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time talking about astrology for the weekend. On Sunday, Mel and I will be together at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time where we're talking about the astrology for next week. And we end on a tarot card reading for next week. That's astrology led. And then we're back here on Thursdays at 7 p.m. to do the yes or no tarot. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. And we will look forward to seeing you soon.
Thanks, y'all.